Hey guys, it's me, Pokemon Trainer HD, and today we are going to head back to Saffron City as we just clapped up Koga. And as a reminder, the squad, since a lot of members are pretty new, we have Smuckers, level 39 Tentacruel, with Surf, Acid, Mega Drain, and Barrier. Then we have Michael, the Poliwrath, at level 39, with Surf, Body Slam, Amnesia, and Hypnosis. Then we have newly evolved the Thinker at level 40, Slowbro, with Surf, Psychic, Strength, and Amnesia. Then we have the classics in Bubbles the Blastoise at 42, with Surf, Ice Beam, Dig, and Strength. And we have Potential, the Gyarados, or, well, I always say full potential, with Surf, Body Slam, Bite, and Hydro Pump. So we are going to head to Saffron, which I think it's faster to go up the bike path, which I defeated every trainer up the bike path, so we shouldn't get stopped. And if we didn't, then I guess we'll clap up whoever it is, but I know we get slowed down technically, but on the way up, but it's still, it's a convoluted route to, or multiple routes for that matter, to go up the other side, as we saw when we were going down, which I believe I cleared out both sides of trainers. The way I probably could have mentioned it during last episode, but the way I grinded actually was I obviously fought all the trainers, which there weren't that many left that on the routes to the east of Fuchsia that you can use to get there, as we did, and then I fought everyone here. I always do that because there's no like obvious door there, but yeah, we fought all those trainers. Then, since I wasn't fully leveled up by then, what I did was I actually trained mostly in Diglett Cave, because obviously type advantage, I didn't want to risk anything. And then once I was high enough level, I did the grass that was at the top that we just saw of the biker road. So I don't know if we actually have access to Self Company yet. Like, now we do, okay. I don't know what unlocks it, to be perfectly honest. But I feel like we should do it. It's just the thing. So they're so underleveled. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, psychic types are annoying. I guess, so my thought process right there that I kind of stopped myself is, so Koga and Sabrina are basically on the same levels. It's just, in my opinion, like, Sabrina has a more threatening Pokemon. So I don't necessarily need more levels to take on Sabrina, but they don't hurt because they're more threatening Mons, since psychic types are just purely better, since there's no really good like poison stab moves, whereas psychic is unresisted by literally anything but psychic types themselves, and most of them have high special. So that really is annoying. So unfortunately, yeah, the Self Company is super underleveled, which I never understood. But we're just gonna run through here as quickly as we can, because we are just gonna clear out story. Since I'm so bad at clearing out rocket hideouts, I want to make sure that I get to the point of where I face Giovanni, since I forgot to in the Celadon game corner. So we're gonna remember this time, and I want to make sure I do it. before I do the gym, because then I'm gonna be like, what? Why can't I? Why can't I do, move on or whatever? Which I don't know. I don't know what the proper way to get through here is actually, but oh, actually, hold up. I'm gonna go back and drop off Mr. Krabs, because I need to make a slot open for our 6th and final member to the team. So if you haven't already figured it out, that's your final hint of what Pokemon is going to be the last member. So I'm definitely gonna kind of want to look up like how best to. I'm gonna ask it because I can in this gen. I want to find the best way to get to the Mon first, so that I can put most of the training towards that Mon rather than the others, so that I'm not super over leveled with everything. So we will be right back. But I am excited to finally round out the full team. And I'm sure you guys were anxious waiting for the squad to be more than just 2 members for quite a while. But unfortunately, the way that it goes, other than the potential Vaporeon, which I already said my stance on it, so I don't. So whatever your stance is, that's a valid opinion as well. Maybe I'll if it's really wanted in the Gen 2 games, then maybe I'll do things a little differently. But also, you have to consider that every new game, there's more water types, so maybe I can. No, that's not the right. I've been so used to using my PC that I didn't even click on bills. So we're gonna straight deposit Mr. Krabs, who is our cut user at this point, which I kind of wanted to use Kingler because I've never used it, but its special is really bad. Like, its attack is huge, but its special is so bad that I was like, no, I need things that have at least like decent to solid special, since obviously Surf is gonna be the main stab here for pretty much every Mon. And if you can't use Surf even just like decently, then we have a problem. So right now, I am gonna look up hopefully the best way to get to the Lapras. So I would prefer to do that, but we shall see, because so let's see, where is I think we actually have an important now that I think about it, I think we have an important battle beforehand, but so let's see. I don't know if we can actually get the Mon before doing all of this stuff, but let me see if I can. So yeah, I'm trying to. What I open up just says like what's on the floors, but not actually like. Can we use the elevator? Yeah, we can. Okay, interesting. So I'm gonna see if I can just go straight to the Mon, basically. I think I can, actually. Well, okay, I can't, but... Because I need to open that stuff. So, maybe I need the card key. So, I'm gonna go take care of getting the card key first, which I do. Okay, that's one thing I do like about these, is that it actually makes you like get like, hey, it's like you can't just get through all this building, you actually need to find the stuff. But like the way they give it to you is always super weird. So I don't know where it is, to be perfectly honest, on here, but it should be in this floor. Okay, I don't. Maybe it's the item that's just chilling down there. But I'll see if I can get it from the trainers. I don't remember personally, but them always like dropping it after battle always seemed weird to me. I don't know. Like to me, that didn't seem like a realistic. I guess it's the closest. It's like, you know, like in a real situation, you know, you trade their, I guess like a hero, you know, saving whatever, like, you know, you trade their life for it or whatever, you know, it's like, oh, you know, you've been defeated, so I won't hurt you further or whatever. Like, I think, like, I guess that's the parallel, since obviously they can't go, like, they're not gonna go death kind of stuff, so. Does this work? Do I get around him? Oh my god, no I don't. Okay, that was stupid on my part. It's like, I don't see the point in battling all these people if I'm already leveled pretty much appropriately, so I'm gonna avoid whatever I can, because then I can train with the new Mon. So, yeah, of course I get poisoned. We are not dealing with that. The whole reason we bought 50 is because I do not want to deal with poison. Like, that's the main reason. Like, paralysis is also pretty annoying, so. Burns don't really matter as much, because I can always just rely on my water moves. So, that, not as big a deal. But why did that do no damage? I O-code one like recently. Like Amnesia seems to be like, I don't know if it's bugged or like whatever. It's just super inconsistent. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna take this. It is indeed the card key. Perfect. So now we'll go back to the 3rd floor, and then once we get that done, then we can fight the rest of this place. But obviously using our new Pokemon and getting it leveled up appropriately. So the team gonna come around full squad, which will be really nice. And I think our team is super threatening, personally. So I like the outcome. But I think that we have definitely dodged some bullets in these gyms. Like, most of them have been like messing around and not like just kind of straight up attacking, which has been weird. in my opinion. Like I kind of didn't really expect that. So like we just like Koga we just destroyed because like he used X attack rather than like on the, especially on the big wheezing threat. Like if that thing self-destruct explode or whatever, like that was dangerous. And like I set up the barrier just in case, but like I you know, I don't have 100% confirmation that I was gonna still live. So I feel like I would have, but you know, you never truly know. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna heal up because I have a feeling that I remember kinda what's coming up here. Yeah. So he doesn't let me get it first. What kept you, H2Ho? Ha ha ha. I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down. Not that I care. I saw you in Zephyron, so I decided to see if you got better. So, hold on. He's just chilling in here. Like, that makes no sense. I'm gonna straight up just say that right now. Oh, okay. I counter-led. Super does not make any sense at all, because like Team Rocket's infesting this place. Like, what, he gets to just hide out here? Like, what's up with that? We're gonna, oh, okay, cool. I don't know. Whirlwind goes first? I mean, I'm a higher level, so I don't think it works, but like, Whirlwind goes first? That's scary. But we amnesia'd up into Surf, so we can Oko this. And if we need to stay in, we can. I think we will stay in. This is probably my best option for Gyarados. Opposing Gyarados, huge threat. Dragon Rays, though, not a huge threat. I missed Psychic. Okay. Didn't know I could miss that, gonna be honest. But we're amnesia'd up, so it's not, I don't think it's gonna kill, but it's gonna do a lot, yeah. Because the special is, as we've seen, super high. So we're gonna Lemonade up, since I didn't see, I forgot to check the mart, but I didn't see if we could get anything better. Kinda want to Lemonade up just again, just see in case he has a different move. But yeah, Bite's not gonna do much, so alright. Like, we're gonna Psychic up. Gonna get rid of this. Didn't want to risk anything, because I don't remember at 38 what moves. Because I want to say I said no to Hyper Beam, because I just like the consistency of Body Slam anyway. Like, I know Hyper Beam has the no recharge if you kill, but I didn't see that as really super necessary. So, should be fine without it. Okay. Huge threat. I wish I'd healed this more. So I'm gonna go into it and heal. Okay, good. Doesn't have Psychic. Oh, that did no damage. So we aren't messing around. We're gonna just go for Strength immediately. Perfect. Perfect. See, this is what I think. This is how we defeat the gym. Is the Thinker has to resist and thus take it on, and so we are gonna. Since Venusaur is a huge threat, we're going straight into our potential, because this thing's a big threat that I'm not messing around with. Not even a 2-hit KO. That's annoying, but thankfully it doesn't get any. It's like it doesn't get any super higher power moves, so not super concerned. So yeah, but it can be threatening if it because I think it does get like pedal dance. So like if it ever ends up using that, that's a huge problem. So like, but Vine Whip is super weak, so thankfully we're fine. And I forgot to read that, but whatever, I'll read the after text. Well, H2O, I'm moving on up ahead. By checking my Pokedex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. I'm going to the Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most powerful trainer. H2O, well, good luck to you. Don't sweat it. Smell ya. So, yeah, you do need to learn to evolve, because you didn't evolve your Growlithe, which I don't know why. And now, yes, we are indeed not a rocket. And I'm here to save you. So, what are we going to name our newly acquired Lapras? We are going to name it Nessie. Like the Loch Ness Monster. I'm gonna just double check, make sure I'm spelling it correctly. Because I want to say it's IE. Alright. So Nessie is the last member that we were waiting for. Yeah, it will be much better outside of the lab, I agree. So, we're gonna check out. Oh my god, it's only level 15. I thought it was like 25, to be perfectly honest. Damn. Well, it has Water Gun and Growl. But, I think, since it's only level. Jeez. Alright. So, we're gonna go back. We're gonna grab the TM for Thunderbolt, because that's what I was saving Thunderbolt for Lapras, as I think Lapras is our best water check. I mean, obviously, like Gyarados, or I mean, God, Nessie is our best water check, and Full Potential is also solid at it, but it already has strong Body Slam. So I don't think it needs T-Bolt. Whereas, obviously the dual stab of Nessie will not be able to hit. And so T-Wave and Toxic, I'll probably put one on each of them, to be honest. But I'm not sure, so for right now, we're just gonna grab this. And we're gonna teach it. Oh wait, hold up. Also, gotta teach it Surf. That's basically a requirement on this team, is you're gonna have to have Surf. So that is HM3, I think. It is. Cool. So we're gonna put it on Nessie, and we're gonna put this on Nessie as well. And we're gonna deposit back the HM for serve. Alright, so now we're gonna put Nessie at the front to switch train, because man, really disappointing. That's 15, but it's whatever. We don't have any rare candies since we used them all. I might want to check the mart real quick, see if it has hyper potions, because right now lemonades are the best I've had access to, and my mons are now not fully healed by lemonades. So if I can, yeah, I want hyper potions. So we're gonna get a ton of them since they're useful through the end of the game. Actually, that's all my money. Hold up. I don't need to spend all my money right now. So we'll buy 25. Don't think I need anything else here. Alright. So now we're going to go back. Oh yeah, I cleared out the fighting dojo already, and I did not take either mon because obviously they're not. Shoot, I went too far down. I didn't take either fighting mon since obviously they're not water. We already have the water fighting mon, so no point in taking Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee. So they're both still there, but I did defeat the fighting dojo. So now I'm gonna seek out all trainers. And I guess I'll take whatever items I can get as well. TM36 self-destruct. We are not using that. Definitely not. I feel like that's terrible to have it as a TM. Like, straight up, we're promoting teaching our mons how to commit Sudoku, and that's not a message I can get behind, personally. So, not exactly something that I want to promote, and obviously, Nuzlocke can't do that, but even if it wasn't, like, I feel like it's an odd thing to have as a, teachable move. But so be it, as we are gonna just continue to switch train since we're so much higher levels. Obviously at some point I hope Nessie is a high enough level to start taking these on itself, but until then I don't want to risk anything, and I don't have to. So I'm gonna just be safely switch training in the meantime, which I guess that's a good use of this, is that getting, defeating Michael first rather than training up, since I felt we were already appropriately leveled. Sing. I forgot it gets Sing. So maybe I don't know if I want Toxic or T-Wave. Or maybe I'll put Toxic or T-Wave on Michael instead. I mean, Michael is Toxic, obviously. I don't know. I'll think. Like I said, I'll think about it. That's why I didn't want to immediately, because I haven't actually looked at, or well, I did look at like what everything learns, but that was, for me, that was actually a couple days ago to, I guess, break the fourth wall. I recorded 4 episodes at once previously, and then now I just recorded the last episode, and this one now are being recorded back to back. So what do you mean, how did I know you were a rocket? You literally came to me. Crazy. This guy's like, oh, you discovered me. Well, like, no, you literally came to me. You wanted these hands, so I can't say that I just knew you random scientists were gonna be part of Rocket. So I want to stay in so badly, but I just don't think risking Nessie is the play. I think Nessie is actually going to be super important to the team, because obviously Stab Ice, once it gets it, is so good. So I can't in good conscience like risk it in any way, and especially the coverage of Surf, Thunderbolt, and then eventually Ice Beam. Like, that's just perfect coverage for what I need. And actually, I know it gets Body Slam by level up too, so I'll have to consider whether I want to use that or not. did we fight everyone here? I think this is just the last. I think this is the last one. Okay. Yeah, this looks like the last one on this floor, so we're gonna try to go floor by floor. I think that's the best way to go about this, and probably not use the jump pad since I'm gonna lose track of where we are. Okay, we already fought you? Oh, what? He literally tells you? Can you rest in these beds? I don't think so. But that's so random that has a bed there. It has 2 beds there that aren't usable. I think that's super awkward. Like, and just having the beds there. I mean, I guess that's more of a modern company thing. Like, not when this came out though. Like, I don't think that was a thing to have beds there, unless maybe it is in Japan. I don't know. That could very well be. That could very well be a thing. So, Electrode. Ooh, that's scurry, I would say. But we have high special on you, which unfortunately you go for light screen, which I would say is super annoying. So I'm going to see the acid damage. I don't expect it to be a lot, to be perfectly honest, but thankfully I crit him, so. So we prevail anyway, with relative ease. And light screen only works on itself in these games. It's not a thing that like stays around until later gens. I mean, it can make good use of body slam. I was looking up its attack because I didn't know it off the top of my head. It really can use body slam pretty nicely. Like, and body slam is such a good move. So maybe like, I don't even have room for Sing in that case, but I think 4 attacks like with that coverage is just so good. Like, I think like that body slam will help it. At least, like I said, like I think the main threat is just the high special psychic types. So body slam, I think having coverage on the physical and special side for like all the mons is pretty important, I think, personally. But obviously limited option for the tentacruel. Or for Smuckers, excuse me. And also, I did notice in this, the stairs are sideways when going down, but like normal, like straightforward, going up. It seems interesting to me. Not sure why they did that, but maybe it's just easier to notice which one goes where. And I know this episode's getting a little longer, so it'll probably be a slightly longer episode. Just because I would prefer to just close this episode out with, and you know, the best case scenario with the battle against Giovanni, since we can get through these battles pretty quickly. But I do think that Nessie is not going to be level appropriate to take on not gonna be level appropriate to take on. Oh, I'm dumb. Switch it into a. Oh, lol. It's a crit. To take on the next gym. But I do want Nessie ready, hopefully, by the time we are on our, like, in Cinnabar. That'd be the best case. Like, not that it's needed by then, but I think just having it on par would be great. Maybe I'll get rid of Hypnosis, since Hypnosis is so inaccurate. I don't know. I gotta think about it. Like, Toxic and T-Wave are super good. Like, I think. At least, maybe... Like, Gyarados probably will carry one of them, but... I was expecting Lapras to carry the other, but I guess... Now that I think about it, I don't think that's the best option. Like I said, I think Body Slam is a good option. We'll just Super Potion this up, just to make sure. Since there are some electric type trainers in here. Speaking of. So we'll try to keep everything healthy, just to make sure, but... A lot of the electric types have not really gone for electric type moves against me. That's what I have noticed in this game, that, like... I'm always so concerned. Oh no. Okay, never mind. Okay, I think I'm just irrationally worried about self-destruct and explosions just because of, you know, how ridiculously overpowered they are. So, oh, I didn't mean to use it on Michael. Whatever. That's fine. So I mean, I'm gonna probably react that way, even though I know it's not gonna kill, kind of thing. Just because, well, if it crits, that's gonna be annoying. Because that's just like cheating. But in case you don't remember, in the early gens, I don't remember what gen it changes. I want to say it's maybe Gen 5. It's when they finally change it. I'm not sure. Yeah, early gens, Explosion and Self-Destruct have the defense. So it's already like a natural, like, or not natural, but like a, it's basically, you know, super high base power. You know, double the base power basically just from lowering the defense by 2. And then obviously if you crit on top of that, then, you know, that's a ridiculous amount, even if you're under, you know, even if I'm over leveled by comparison. So I will probably react that way just about every time, but I probably don't have a whole lot to be worried about in here, barring, well, not really. Well, I was gonna say barring Giovanni, but he uses a type that obviously not gonna do a whole lot against my team. So got 3 items here. So that's nice. We'll have to sell that Max Revive. So obviously we can't use it. Alright. Nice guy hiding here. Cleared out that side, and did we? Yeah, good to know Giovanni's on the 11th floor. Okay, we fought this dude earlier, even though we didn't need to earlier. Did we? Alright, so I don't know why Team Rocket's employing a juggler, but they are. I guess for entertainment in the meantime, but we're gonna be extra safe when we're facing psychic types. I know, probably not necessary, but thank you. We have been getting lucky that every time these psychic types have been using disable, they haven't been getting disable on the strength, so that's nice. And Mr. Mime is a bit chubbier in this gen, so that's okay. He gets to be his best self later on, but that barrier is annoying. And Thankfully, we are just too good. Yeah, thanks. I think the locations of the people that are still here are super weird. All right, good to know. There's 4 Pokemon that evolve by trade. I guess there's nowhere else that was gonna tell you that, huh? But I like how it only just lets you know there's 4 of them, but it doesn't tell you which ones. Like, how are you supposed to figure that out without the internet? That's what I never knew. Like, when I think back on these things, I'm like, how is anyone supposed to know these things? I mean, then again, I guess, how do people figure out, like in Gen 6, freaking, Inkay, like that's the one I always think of, Inkay evolving into Malamar. Like, who thought to freaking have their TS upside down? Like, I don't know that anyone necessarily thought of it, because like by then, I don't know when they started doing this, but like obviously there's a big community of people who data mine the games when they first come out, so like sometimes they can even get the info from like the demos. So I'd say like we already find out, like, if you really want to, about this stuff. So I always think that's interesting, that it's like, how did Pokemon think people were gonna figure out, like, especially like the special evolutions are mainly the ones that I'm always like, well, how would we know this? You know, like oh, you have to level up in a certain location, or oh, you have to level up with certain Pokemon in the party or whatever, and like trade. Like, how would you know that you're supposed to trade, and then trade with a certain item is always another one. It's like, I have no idea how people would know these things. Like, obviously it would be mainly on accident that you'd find out the trading ones, I would think. Because it's like, oh, you just happen to trade this Mon with a friend, and it's like, oh, it evolved when it got to him, and you're like, oh, much regret. So, I don't know. I mean, like, obviously the level up ones are just, okay, you know, you're just gonna eventually hit that level, and then all of a sudden, the message actually makes sense, and it's like, what? Pokemon is evolving? It's like, I never knew that this Pokemon could evolve, and that could be a legit thing. But yeah, the like special condition ones are always super weird. And like stones also, because you could just think like, oh, this Mon doesn't evolve because I leveled up to level 100 and it never did anything. Like, that could legit be like how people like could have gone through these games. But now the internet tells all, so if you can always look it up. TM09 is going to be Takedown, which we have Double Edge, so I'll probably sell that one as well. Since Double Edge is obviously way better. More power and more accuracy. So no reason to use Takedown. So we've already gotten SC5 levels, which is pretty nice. So we're on the climb here, and we are securing that we will be able to defeat the gym here in Saffron as well. So feel good about where we're at right now. Machoke's eyes are super off. Yeah, like they're just, the right eye is super off-putting. Like, the left eye looks fine, and it's like you look at the right, and you're like, ah. Like, I get that it's probably just the angle that like he was drawn at, but like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. makes me not want to use it, kind of thing. But obviously, I wouldn't use it in this anyway because not a water type, and also I didn't make Dread Evolution possible, so it would not be the greatest. Yeah, he is such a coward. Nice. Flame your fellow employee in a time when it's like pretty much a terrorist attack. Like, not sure I agree with flaming the fellow employees when your building's literally under attack. Like, I would think that's probably a time where it's okay to be a little bit of a coward, because these are, what looks like, criminals who have done this before, which is quite threatening. Figure while I'm here, might as well order the moves a bit. But also, yeah, just let me know how you feel about the music change. Obviously, man, I'm dumb. Forgot to switch, but as you can tell, I like me some jazz, and I like me some metal, which I feel like usually don't go together, but I feel like, you can like whatever you want. You don't have to like only, one section of music. So I'm also, at least for my music taste, I'm pretty white, I would have to say. So I kind of check all the boxes of just the white stereotypes in that. I like jazz, so I'm an old white man stuff right there. Then we have, I like metal, which is, angsty white man. And then I also enjoy, pop, which is, I guess, basic white bitch. So I check all the boxes for white. Like, those are the main stuff I listen to. But I'm also, I guess, new age white man in that I like some weeb shit, so K-pop, I'm down for some K-pop. No more room, alright. That's what I kind of figured at some point we're gonna get there. So we put everything into Bubbles because Bubbles is my best friend, obviously, as my first companion on this journey. Oh, I can toss that shit. For real. I mean, I'd rather sell it, but if I have to toss something, easy. What? Tixie branch? I have no idea where that could possibly be. Like, we have, throughout all the games, there's never been a Tixie. Like, the only Tixie I would even think ever would exist would be in the Alola region, but that ain't a thing. So, no clue why he thought he should be in the Tixie branch, unless it's like a real place in, real world. I guess that might be the, I guess, quote unquote reference. So yeah, by the way, this is obviously quite a long episode. I just noticed how long it is, so well, if we hit an hour, I'll just cut it off there, because obviously that's super freaking long episode, but I don't mind having a super long episode to just do this, because I know I've had some that are, I think most of them have been half an hour. Worst case, if you're watching this and you like to watch in half-an-hour intervals, just, I hope you were able to pause it and then come back to it. I know, for me, I always liked when the expectation was, say half an hour episodes, and then you got that random hour episode. But I guess on the flip side for this, this isn't really the most exciting episode. So, not sure if this meets that. But, in any case, you're getting an hour-long episode, as you'll see by the time obviously hearing this, but I don't expect to do too many of these other than if you know, something like this happens where it's like I'm kind of in the middle of something and I'd like to get it done by the end of the episode, preferably clean break into the next episode, but we'll see. We'll see how long it takes us to get where we want to get. But we are getting some valuable levels on Nessie, because that's basically this episode is training Nessie. Which one thing I've realized when I bulk record, I always forget. Like I usually have an idea what I want to title something after I record it. But if it's been too long since I've recorded, like if I record, like when I said, I recorded 4 episodes at one point. Like I couldn't. By the time I was gonna upload it, I couldn't remember what I wanted to title the episodes. So I had to literally scroll through, and be like, okay, what did I do? What was memorable? What could have? What's memorable? So I can pick a title. All right, I don't think there's anything below there. So upward we go. I don't know what I have not been keeping track of what floor we're on, but the only thing I've been keeping track of. Okay, the thing is this is the second Rocket Brother, by the way. So maybe that gives a hint. Not to me though, because I do not know off the top of my head what floors the Rocket Brothers are on. But in any case, we're just gonna dispatch of this very easily. Since Team Rocket, I always do this. Whatever, I don't want to risk anything. Cubone, to me, I know it's not good without the club, but whatever. I don't feel like risking the super unfortunate crit that might happen. So we go protein onto bubbles. TMO3, which is Swords Dance. Okay, so here's the thing. That's another option on Smuggers. To actually make acid do some damage, I could give it dual dance in Swords Dance and Barrier. Basically up the defense and physical attack. That's an option. It's not one that I'm thinking I'm gonna do right now, but who knows? And now I'm getting sick of switch training, so you know what? Nessie, you got this. I believe in you. When we have favorable matchups like this, I think it's okay to use Nessie, but if I'm missing, then this becomes an unnecessary risk. As I've played this, Sand Attack is becoming my absolute least favorite move in the game. I am despising it more than anything, since I keep missing moves, and it's unfortunately you can already miss every move as it is, so pretty much, so that's a bummer. But I think I'm in the area where I can start using Nessie when it has a good matchup. And especially on non-fully evolved ones. Like I think I should probably start using it against those. But against fully evolved, I don't think I'm there yet. Like I think that's just more of a risk than I'm willing to take. And unfortunately, I'm running out of service on Smuckers, but that's okay. We're obviously we'll heal when need be. And I kind of want to see if this kills now, since I'm only 3 levels under. And my okay, yeah, it doesn't kill, but it does a lot, so I'm happy with that output. I have huge base HP, so I'm not too worried about many things. Alright. Getting levels. I've already grown it 9 levels now, so that's quite nice. Okay, doubt me. That's useful information. Knowing, oh hey, they want something that literally catches anything. Like, oh, that's like mind-boggling right there. That's like, oh shit, like that seems like some real shit. Alright, do I have anything else to... Nope. Tossing X accuracy. Because X items are bad, as we've seen. Calcium, straight up gonna just use it right now, because I already know. I did not... Well, most of the, you know what, all the... So, that is interesting. Like, I think in the sprites, there's actually none of... Like, there's almost none of the scientists that are actually, like, Sylph workers. So, they always say, oh, you mistook me for one of them, but, like, legit, none of them have been. I want a Mega Drain for some health back, but it's gonna do no damage. Yeah, especially now, but... Whatever. Should kill from here and I'll get a little bit of health back, whatever. It's like, I think that's even the first time I've clicked Mega Drain at this point. And I think we're about to hit an hour, so might have to... Yeah, we're about to hit an hour, so I am going to... I think... Oh, I did not mean to stay in. Gosh. Thankfully I crit him. And he went for disable. You know what? Whatever. We're already in here. Nessie. Prove your worth. Alright. I think you proved your worth right there. Even though the muck didn't use anything threatening, thankfully. But we got some great experience from that. So I think we have one more trainer in here. I think I saw one down here, yeah. I don't think we fought. Or no, did we? I think we did, actually. Yeah, we did. So we're gonna go up one more floor. Yeah, I don't think this is floor 11 yet, so we're gonna say right here, we're gonna end this episode right here, and the next episode we're gonna continue right where we left off. Like we're gonna finish this and then do the gym for sure. And hopefully, if we have time after that, then obviously we'll continue. But yeah, so we're gonna make sure we actually finish this rocket. Well, not really head out, but the Sylph Tower that they're trying to take over. So we're gonna see this through, but in the next episode.